This episode of My Conversation is sponsored by Visiting Angels and by Journey to Wellbeing International.
And welcome back to more of My Conversation. It's Jason Hurst from Soft Rock 98.9 as your host of the Jason and Teri Ann Morning Show. You know, whenever I say that, it's kind of weird to say Jason and Teri Ann whenever my partner isn't around. It's kind of lonely, but today she is here. Whoa! Teri Ann, ladies and gentlemen. My morning show partner on Soft Rock. I feel so weird shaking your hand, but you are a guest today.
Thanks for having me. I've heard all about the show. I'm so excited you've got me on. So thanks.
I know, this is really kind of cool.
It is.
So I get to ask you the questions.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm prepared, I think.
Look out. I know you asked me before we started this, what are we going to talk about, for 7 minutes or something? But,
right.
Well, don't you have a business you want to promote or anything?
No, not really, other than our morning show, which is fantastic, and everybody should listen no matter what.
That's
5
a good
a.m.
thing.
to 10 a.m.
Hey, look, there's our picture on the screen right there.
Yay!
Hey, you do look like Angelina Jolie.
You are so sweet. I love how he lies to me every day.
No.
It's such a wonderful thing.
No, it's been a lot of fun. It's been actually a real treat working with you since August of 2016. It's been almost a year.
I know. It has gone really quickly, and it's been a fantastic year at Soft Rock. So we are so blessed to have you as part of the station and the morning show and the company there as well. So
That's cool.
It's been quite a ride.
With iHeartMedia.
Yeah, it has. So it's been, let's see, I'm going on my 9th year there now.
Well, I know you were there way before I've been there. You were there, 8 years before.
Yeah.
And you came from, I know your hometown is Portland. Mm-hmm. Now, okay, I already know the story, but tell people watching today, how did you get started in this biz?
Well, I graduated out of high school, and my mom had a friend who was a disc jockey, and she kind of took me under her wing and said, why don't you come in the studio and check it out? So I was sold the second I saw it. I knew that's what I wanted to do. And in our high school, we had a radio station. So the teacher in the radio television class would allow the kids to run the radio station.
Right.
It was just a campus station. It's not like it had a huge signal, but it was fun, and we got to learn how to do it. Then out of high school, I went to broadcasting school, and we were taught by jocks that worked in the business. So we were taught by the people I was listening to, which was really cool. And then got my first paying job right out of high school. And
what station was that?
It was at KWBY, Cowboy Country.
Oh, you did country. I forgot about that.
It was old country.
The old school, right on.
Yeah, like Glenn Campbell Sr.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
It was good stuff. And
right
it was fun.
on.
We used to have a fishing weight that went over the blind, over the window, that held the button to keep us on the air. Nobody told me about that. It was a beautiful morning, so I opened the blinds and the station went off the air. Like,
that's Teri Ann.
What happened? What's going on? And
usually at our station, when the alarm goes off, it's usually because there's dead air. I forgot to turn the music on or something at Soft Rock 98.9. But you do have a really cool story I want to bring up, though, because this is how valuable you are to the team. There is a station in Portland that Teri Ann worked at that I know. Do you mind just talking about this?
No, not at all.
It's free game, right?
Yep.
And the morning show, well, I guess there were some changes.
There were.
And there was tell the story.
What happened was I worked for a morning show. It was a 5-person morning show, and I was the only female. And we'd been together for about 5 years, and we got really tight. And there were changes that were going to be made that nobody knew about, so they let me go. And the rest of the team said, we can't do it without her.
Right.
We're not going to do it anymore until you bring her back, which was, in this business, completely rare and unheard of. And I couldn't believe that they would risk their livelihoods of their families because they had kids, and there was bills and everything. I couldn't imagine doing that. So, but they did, and it worked, and we were back on the air going for another 5 years.
So they walked until you came back. That's pretty bold.
Yeah, it was.
That's cool.
It lasted about a month, so we had a nice little month-long vacation meeting with attorneys and all that good stuff.
That's pretty intense. But
it was worth it.
You got another person that's been sticking with you for a long time, too. I know your husband, Craig. Now, you guys met together in Portland, and you guys live in Fresno now, of course.
We did, yeah. A mutual friend introduced us. We have a mutual love of racing, open-wheel car racing. So there used to be Champ Car, now Indy car racing league, would come through Portland. And being that I worked at radio stations up there, we had a sports station, so I got the media passes, and he was really excited and kind of like, okay, yeah, I'll meet her. And it turned out we hit it off right away. So we were engaged the next year and married. Now we just celebrated our 20th anniversary.
Congrats.
Year,
I know.
so. That's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know you guys don't have kids, but you take care of the kids in the parking lot at our radio station, and you got a couple at home. You want to tell us about that?
I'm the crazy cat lady. Just in case anybody wants to know, I am the crazy cat lady at the office. The bosses are all, they shake their heads every day when they come into work. And you've seen the buffet.
She does. She has a little thing on the curb where I pull up in the morning, and the cat's heads are over, like they're on the bar stool area, like they have have on the bar, and it's all laid out like a buffet. And I'm thinking that's Teri Ann taking care of her kids right there.
Yeah, well, they need somebody to take. I'm a huge animal lover, so anything I can do to help animals in the community.
In fact, on our website at softrock989.com, you got a Pet Planet page.
I do, and it's dedicated to pet health, all the shelters that are around where you can get pets, things just that you may not think about being a pet owner, like when it's really hot, taking them for walks in the middle of the day when the pavement's hot and their little feet get burned. You know, you wouldn't want to walk barefoot on a pavement, so maybe wait till the sun's down and do it later. So it's just little things like that that you can go check out. There's fun videos and things like that too.
It's getting weird because we're getting a signal that we got to wrap things up.
Are you serious
soon.
already? It's like the morning show. We're done too quick.
On the radio, it goes really fast, but doesn't it seem like this goes by twice as fast?
It did.
That's crazy, huh?
Okay, well, thanks for having me on. I love you, and we'll see you in the morning.
I love you too. Tell us when people can catch us.
We are on Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. We'd love it if you listen.
Absolutely.
Jason also does a show on Saturday morning where he's by himself, and he shows his talent.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
So be sure to hang out Saturday mornings with your coffee and Jason as well. So we'd love to have you listen.
And you do a public affairs show Sunday mornings too.
I do. Community Matters, and some of your guests I'm going to be talking to because
there you go.
Community Matters all about nonprofit organizations in their Central Valley that serve the communities. So
all right, the
thanks
one and
for
only
having me on.
Teri Ann from the Jason and Teri Ann Morning Show. The one and only. Glad to finally have you on. It's been a treat. We'll come back, right?
Absolutely. That was a blast.
All right, we're back with more of My Conversation right after this. Stick around.
This episode of My Conversation is sponsored by Visiting Angels and by Journey to Wellbeing International.